Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another Emmy Eats. Today I'll be eating a selection of Ritter Sport, or Ritter Sports. These. So this video is actually a follow-up video to a video I did a few weeks ago called Emmy Eats Germany Part 9, in which little Miss M sent me a beautiful selection of German treats and a whole stash of Ritter Sports. And I couldn't eat it all in one video, so here we are today. So these chocolate bars are wonderful, and you can actually find them in the States, but some of the flavors that little Miss M sent me, I have never seen before, including this one. Let's just start with this, since I have it in my hand. Espresso. I've mentioned this in a video before, but there is a particular way to open a Ritter Sport, and it is like this. Do you see this little dotted line? Well, you snap the bar on that line, like this. And do you see how that seal opens up? Isn't that marvelous? And then you pull the two halves apart, and you can open your chocolate bar. Isn't that ingenious? I love that. There's 16 squares of chocolate, and this one looks to be like a milk chocolate on the outside, and then a filling in the middle, which probably is espresso. Oh, it smells great. I can smell it already. All right, let's give it a taste. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm. That is fantastic. It reminds me of some of the best mocha chip ice cream we've ever had. A beautiful combination of chocolate and coffee. The texture is outstanding. It's beautifully smooth with a nice little light snap, more like a milk chocolate bar. A perfect balance of bitter coffee notes and sweet milk chocolate. Scrumptious. Next, let's do this one. This one's not chocolate flavored per se. This is erdbeer yogurt. So this is strawberry yogurt. So I wonder if there's any chocolate in this at all. It is! So it's milk chocolate on the outside and has a very cute pink filling in the middle. Itadakimasu. Mmm! Mmm! It's really fun texturally. You've got the milk chocolate on the outside, the nice filling in the middle, and you've got little crunchy rice bits, I think, rice cereal or some kind of crunchy bits in there. Then you've got a really lovely strawberry yogurt filling. And then within that filling, there are little bits of dehydrated strawberry or something that are a little bit tart. Delicious. And you can taste a little bit tanginess of the yogurt filling. And then the all-around flavor is kind of like a strawberry pokey. It's delicious. I'm quite surprised by that because I usually don't like fruit in my chocolate. But that's lovely. Keks. And this is a biscuit chocolate. So inside this entire square is one biscuit, and it's covered with chocolate. And there you can see the biscuit inside. Mmm. It's a lot like a Poke Stick, actually, but has a higher amount of chocolate to cookie, which is great in my book. But it's lovely. Milk chocolate, nice and smooth, quite sweet, and then a little biscuit in the middle that's sweet, but not overly so, but a really great textural crunch. Love it. Here's another flavor I've never had. This one, kokos, which is coconut. Surprisingly, it doesn't smell that coconutty. There it is. Looks like it's a milk chocolate. Here we go. I love that, actually. It's quite surprising. I love the combination of chocolate and coconut, but oftentimes I find the coconut to be quite overpowering and a little bit artificial. This is not. It actually takes a little while for the coconut flavors to kind of come out. And when it does, it's really lovely. Subtle, a little bit of a textural graininess that comes from the desiccated coconut that's in there. But it's not like an almond joy where it like hits you over the head being so coconutty. Just lovely. Dunkle voll-nuss. Sorry for my terrible German, but I believe this is whole hazelnut. Yum! I love hazelnut and chocolate together. Particularly, I love whole hazelnuts because I feel like it really retains a lot of the hazelnutty flavor without kind of getting all absorbed into the chocolate and just tasting kind of oily. That's my criticism of chopped hazelnut in chocolate bars in particular. I feel like they end up tasting kind of oily and not hazelnutty. Just my opinion. Hazelnuts are also known as filbert nuts here in the States. And this is a beautifully dark chocolate bar. Love it. Look at this. There he is. Hi. That didn't have a nut. Here we go. Mmm. So good. I really love the amount of dark chocolate in that. Not overly bitter, nicely sweetened, and really beautiful texture. And of course you've got the nice crunch and freshness of the whole hazelnut. Nutty and light and crunchy and just buttery and delicious. Scrumptious! I think they have another whole hazelnut version in which it's in a milk chocolate, I think. Or just not as dark? I don't know. German friends, please correct me if I'm wrong, but this one is great, especially if you love dark chocolate. So, speaking of dark chocolate, look at this one. This is Edel Bitte, and this is 73% cocoa mass, so this is going to be quite bitter. I love it! This is the first Ritter Sport that I've ever seen like this. Look how tiny! And it still says Ritter Sport on the very top. Oh, so cute! I'm going to so cute. Look at the difference in size. I've melted chocolate all over me. For the last video, I was informed that I was eating it totally wrong and that I should let it melt on my mouth rather than biting it. So let's try that. Here we go. Mmm. And friends that sent me that suggestion were totally right. It's a much better experience when you allow it to melt because the flavors come on slowly and less intensely because it's so bitter and intense that if you bite it all at once, it's just too much. But if you let it melt, it's really lovely. Not as medicinal tasting as the other Edel Bitte that I had, but quite lovely. So my last big one is this one. This was a special edition winter one. This is a special winter edition, and this is kaffee-nuss. This sounds like it's coffee and nuts. Milk chocolate on the outside, and then inside has little filling kind of bits. Mmm. Mmm. That is lovely. Smooth and buttery and creamy and sweet. And then towards the end you start tasting the coffee. And then tiny little chopped up bits of hazelnut. Lovely. It's similar to the espresso. This one definitely has more of a stronger coffee flavor and not as sweet. This is more like a latte, like sweeter and milkier. I prefer this one because it's a little bit more aggressive in the coffee flavor, but this is really charming. It reminds me a little bit like of hot chocolate or something, a bit indulgent and yeah, wintry, delicious. So you think I would be finished, but I'm not. I have this. This is a mini mixie pack, and those are my neighbor's chickens. This one's called Hoenig Mousse, and this one looks like it's honey and nut. Looks like it's milk chocolate on the outside, which I just dropped, and has like a white filling in the middle. Mmm! There's crunchy bits in there too. So when you bite into it, you get these little crispy crunchy bits. Almost like little candy shards or something. And you can taste the honey, and then almost at the very end, you feel a little bit of nut in there. Delicious. Alpen milk, which I've had this flavor before, and this is just milk chocolate, but really milky milk chocolate. So, open it again, and there it is. Mmm. Very smooth, almost sticky milk chocolate bar. Very rich in milk flavors and quite sweet. If you're a fan of milk chocolate bars, you'll really love this because it's just pure milk chocolate. That's it. Let's try this one. This is Weiss vanilla. Oh, it's white. Look at that. It's white chocolate. That's white chocolate with a nice perfume of vanilla in there. Smooth and quite sweet, but this is the first white chocolate Ritter Sport I've ever had. Not bad. And the last one is Cacao Kicks. So this looks like similar to the Nusspaket, but this one is a chocolate cookie. So inside here is a tiny little biscuit. And that's chocolatey chocolate. Delicious. So you've got milk chocolate, and then you've got a nice little crunch of the biscuit that has a little bit of cocoa flavor in there. It reminds me if you were to take chocolate breakfast cereal and then dipped it in chocolate. Really good chocolate. And you get something like this. Delicious. This one's still my favorite. Just the perfect balance of bitter and sweet and just delightfully yummy. Thanks again, Little Miss M, for sending me such a beautiful package and including all these wonderful Ritter Sport flavors. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. So let me know in the comments below what Ritter Sport flavor is your favorite. If you like this video, make sure to like it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I shall see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Greetings, my lovelies, welcome back to another My Favorite Things video. Today I'll be listing my favorite kid snacks. Leavening, usually baking soda, and then you top them with this gravy that's made. I've got to go because my baby is waking up from a nap.